All right, some highlights from GreatStockPicks.com live trading chat room on March 4th. The SPY gapped up after gapping down yesterday, all because of the Russian stuff. Gapped up. So if you looked, you get home from work or whatever, and you looked, and the Dow is up 227 points today. As a trader, it wasn't all that easy, okay? Because in a intraday on an intraday chart here, you can see it was just a slow grind higher. Most of the 227 was from the gap. However, having said that, shorts have got to be frustrated. I made a joke in chat today. If you know anyone who has been short this market for a while, you might want to take their shoelaces from them. Having said that, a few calls from today. Actually, my favorite call that I made today was Verizon. All right, VZ. And the only reason it was my favorite is because it just met everything we look for. Okay, for one, Verizon's almost straight up for a week now, but two, straight up into recent highs. Okay, Verizon rejected here, here, again here, and then today. So today it makes a big intraday move just to get back up to that area. That's generally a pretty good setup for a short. And now here it is on an intraday basis using 5-minute candles. And you had this push up, a little flag, another grind, and then a nice push, that kind of shape change we look for. Anytime we get a big intraday move, including that shape change up into recent highs, I look for a short. And I just called it literally below this candle, 48.33, with a high of day stop, which was 7 cents above. So even though I said this was my favorite today, it wasn't the biggest percentage-wise call that I made, but it just met. It's just one of those that as it's forming, you want to give it some attention because it's meeting all your parameters. So from the short at 48.33, this eventually did fall up to 50 cents on 7 cents risk. And Verizon is liquid enough you can buy or short, in this case, as many shares as you want. But my biggest percentage call was of the day was this one, ROSG. I called it long as it started to break this early base. All right, the long idea was 417, which was right about there, and the worst case stop 410. Trying to put a line there, which was that line's not perfect. This should be a little lower. Anyway, it did not hit the stop, and from 417, when it finally got going, got a nice push there, another pullback. Look at this end of day push, closed at 515. I don't even know what the percentage gain. I guess before I made the video, I should have figured it out, but basically $1 on a $4 stock, so somewhere around 25%. Profit potential in one day on 7 cents risk. So that was my best call of the day percentage-wise. And another call from the day, ADSK. Yesterday, I said right here, I said if I were a swing trader and the end of the world wasn't looming, I would nibble on some ADSK down here as an overnight, but I didn't. And then you can see what happens. We get the gap up. Now, you could probably pick any symbol. But anyway, this one was beaten up after a gap up. I'll show you the daily, as a matter of fact. It had the gap up and then beaten up for 2 days straight, and then the gap down yesterday. And you can't see it on this chart, but a nice little hammer at the 50-day. So then I didn't do anything with it till it ran up to 53, and then this long base, and then hits 53 again. Sellers came in. Now, as soon as and this is when I jumped on the mic, said if this red candle gets taken out now, I like it more than I did before. I had originally called it over 53, but you like to see these sellers come in and then have it take out these sellers, and that makes it a little bit more powerful. So I called it at 53.02, I think with the stop 12 cents below, 52.90, and it just grinded with the rest of the market the rest of the day, but eventually made it to 53.53. So a 51 cent move on 12 cents risk. That's the highlights from today. I'm going to quit babbling. We'll talk to you later.